Right, we should be live.
We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you? Wednesdays are back. Hey, Steve, what do
Yeah,
you get if you cross a polar bear with a seal?
something to do with Blaw.
A polar bear. Steve, we've done it! We're on Big Telly!
Al Pacino.
Smash the like button, you slags!
Not just the slag, everybody else.
Would you like to tickle my neck? Would you like to tickle it, Steve? Would you like to pull it? Steve, would you like to pull it?
What? He's what's it? He's what's it? We don't know how you did get him.
Waddle by a waddle of waddy wibbles.
Who was going to sing that, you bastard?
A polar bear with a seal.
Yeah. What do you get if you cross a polar bear with a seal?
And the answer is a polar bear.
Yeah.
Right, I'm being thick as fuck, Anna. I don't get it.
Can anybody guess? Good evening, Porky Piglets. How are you? Does anybody get the joke? You must get the joke. What do you get if you cross? Welcome aboard, Porky's Piglets. Well, I always do a little bit of a joke, Porky, before we start the show. And I did this, and Steve doesn't get it.
Am I being thick? Right, Porky's Piglets, do you understand that joke? Say it one more time.
What do you get if you cross a polar bear with a seal? And the answer is a polar bear.
It's part of the joke that obviously people don't get it. It's got to be on it. I don't know being thick. Am I being thick?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, go on.
John says,
Right, John doesn't get it.
Polar bears eat seals, don't they?
Oh, right.
Oh, good evening, John. I love the way you're still thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Polar bears do eat seals.
Yeah.
Right, good evening, everybody. Anyway, so, Steve, have you been doing your cold showers?
No.
We're back to winter.
All right, has it stepped up that?
Fucking hell.
Right,
It's
yeah.
fucking bollocking freezing. I've gone back to doing me Green Giant. I do me Green Giant. It goes off and I go, ho, ho, ho. And then I always go, Green Giants. Hello, Louise.
Hey, Louise.
Right, John says I still don't get it.
Good. The polar bear eats the seal.
The
So you're
polar
left
bear
with
eats
the
the seal.
polar
Good
bear.
evening, Paul. Hello, chat. Paul,
Hi,
come
Paul.
on, say good night. Yeah. So we joked there, and we don't know if you guys saw it all. Was what do you get if you cross a polar bear with a seal? And the answer is a polar bear. And we just had to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you're still really. So the polar bear eats the seal. Right.
It's a seal, isn't it? Yeah, that's what happens. If you cross a
I was
polar
looking
bear.
for seals today. Where we are, I'm not even sure where we are. But we're on the coast of Scotland, the west coast. It's right across from the Isle of Arran.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't. I can't. It's one of them strange names that I just can't say.
Yeah. Go. No, that's Welsh, isn't it? Good evening, Rory.
No, it's a
Good
shit
evening,
joke,
everyone.
John. You're right. It is a shit joke.
It is a shit joke. I always start off with a shit joke.
No, but it's one of them jokes that obviously you don't get straight away. That's kind of part of the joke, isn't it?
Well, I got it.
Shut up, you dick.
Because it made me laugh, and I thought, that's a good one, that.
Right.
Do you imagine if I put on a joke I didn't get?
Well, it's a joke. I didn't get the joke when I told my mum. I was told that I didn't get it, but I knew it was a joke to be told, so I told my mum. And I knew she didn't get it. It was only years back that I thought, oh, for fuck's sake.
Just let that one off.
What would you do when a queer jumps on your back? Do you leave him on or toss him off?
You said that to your mum?
Yeah, she says, you toss him off. I went, because that's what they did to me. I didn't get it.
Oh, that's like the one.
You're like, oh, right. Toss it. That's that joke.
And then you thought, I said that to me mum. At least
I said it to me mum. I knew you had to laugh when you said that you had to toss him off. But I didn't know what.
But do you remember that one off League of Gentlemen when they were talking? They were walking down, and one of his mates says to others, "Hey Jeff, yeah, that Bummers are deaf." What? Bummers are deaf. What? Bummers are deaf. And then he went on and said it to his mate. Hey, Bummers are deaf. He said, are they? He said, I don't know, but he did.
When Paul's done a 16-hour shift. Get yourself to bed, Paul. You know, have a quick 5 minutes on it and get yourself to bed, lad.
I think that's why he comes on here. We send him off to sleep. 16 hours at work. Fucking hell, Paul. That's a fucking fair road do, is that one? Hey, right then.
Whatever, what's Mr. Davies saying here? 2 blokes walk into a bar.
You think one of them would have ducked?
All right.
Yeah, all right, yeah. You get the one, 2 blondes walk into a building. You'd have thought one of them had seen it. You know. No, I went.
Yeah,
it should be. Why did the chicken cross the road? Go on, John. Why did the chicken?
I forgot. Has it come to this?
Why did the pervert cross the road, Steve?
Because
he couldn't get his knob out the chicken.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I never heard that one.
It's one of Rick Mayall's. Rick Mayall did it when he first started. Yeah, I remember him saying, I was laughing my fucking head up. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he couldn't get his knob out the chicken.
When did he say that?
Right in his early days.
No, but on what? Like, when he did like a stand-up thing?
It was. Do you remember? Yeah. He used to do, I think he might have been on, like, well, it couldn't have been Wogan, but he was on, when he first started, I mean, I know, it might have been that Saturday Night Live. Do you remember the Saturday Night Live that we had? Was it Saturday Night? Ben Elton used to do it and all that lot.
Oh, all right, yeah.
It was the early days of that, I think, weren't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you got let's sail on and that.
This is John's joke. So why did the chicken cross the road to go to the men's toilet? Now, I don't get that at all.
No.
Yeah. Oh, so, as I was saying, right, so have you seen what NASA have done?
Yes, this morning, yeah.
They're firing the missile up in case to try to defend. Now then.
Yeah.
So, what about all these religious people then, right, who believe that maybe an asteroid coming towards the Earth is the work of God?
Yeah.
And are we interfering with God's ways?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make a difference, should it? If you truly believe in God and God just goes like that with that thing that said they go.
But Matt said, since my working with Matt, and he says, he says, but since religion has started, we've never been hit by an asteroid. And look at the dinosaurs; they didn't believe in God, did they? And look what happened to them. Proof. God exists.
Is it? Okay.
He just made me laugh when Matt said that. We weighed a lot of scrapping today, and we got a right good price for it. And I can't remember this. We got some right good. How much are you getting for that? And they said how much it were. And Matt went, reasonable. Do you remember what that were off?
Oh, no, go on.
Reasonable.
No.
Of Voicey, of fucking what they call
Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools and Horses, yeah. Reasonable. I thought that'd be very good, that saying, if you got a blowjob or something like that. Reasonable. Right, so tonight, boys and girls.
Let's just complete on the shit joke thing. John's got the answer. the third part to the why did chickens cross the road to go to the because that's where all
the cocks hang out. Well done, John. Fair dues, fair dues, fair dues. He finished it off. That's why it didn't make any sense. Right, so tonight, boys and girls, let me start off with this. I bet that set a few of you off, did it? Do you remember that?
No. Yeah,
remember that?
I've heard it, but
Yeah,
it's really annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Astro Wars. Everybody must remember Astro Wars.
Yeah, I remember it. I don't remember it doing that noise.
Oh, God, yeah. As soon as you hear that, that's like, whoa, yeah. I used to have that. I used to have Astro. Oh, you're right. Astro Wars are well good. There you are, Andy's on. See, Andy, he remembers, yeah. That brought a smile, yeah. Astro Wars. That's the one, Andy. It was race, Astro Wars.
Is that the one with the little triangle that would shoot to like what shoot the stars coming? No, the asteroids. Eh?
Remember Asteroids?
Yeah, right. That's Asteroids, was it?
That was the console. Yeah.
I never on the console. I had it on the big thing like a Space Invaders
in the
game.
pub. Yeah, well, Astro Wars was a little handheld game. It was one of those first little ones. I got it for Christmas.
Right.
And I got it, and my dad had been playing it, and we didn't. I think it cost extra. I think you had to buy the power pack extra. And my dad thought, bugger that, it's too expensive. So then when I got it, he'd been playing on it all the time, and all my batteries had worn out. It were 8 dim. Oh, classic dad.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, John's on, yeah, Astro Wars were ace. Louise has it. Yeah, because I think, was Asteroids one of the first arcade games?
Yeah, it's up there with the. I mean, for me, the one I remember was Space Invaders.
Yeah. Proper race that. For some reason our mics turn off when we're playing stuff with videos. I didn't think it did that. Yeah. Asteroids were well ace, weren't it? And
all right, Mark.
How do, Mark? How's it going, pal? Yeah, toys. Because do kids play with toys now like what we used to? Because when you go to, when you go to arcades now, they're nowhere near as good as games on PC and Xbox and all that.
What do you mean they're nowhere near as good?
They're nowhere near as well. PCs and Xboxes, the games now that they have are miles better than the ones that are in the arcade.
I wouldn't know what an arcade is now. Have you been into an arcade?
Yeah, they're all on beach, on Seaside, when you go to Seaside.
Oh, I've never been into one for years.
Well, I've got big kids in it. I don't like hang around, you know what I mean? That's not a good idea, is it? Yeah. Your old 20p.
I thought they were all like bandits nowadays.
No, they're kids arcade, all that. When we went on Southwold, up here, and they have all that, and they have all aliens games and all that. We have all the guns and everything. But yeah, I love all them old games. Do you remember? Oh, that were a good one. Oh yeah, that. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We used to have one of them.
Yeah.
Because me and our kid were always flinging them records at each other. I think that must have been our Charlottes or something like that.
Yeah, that reminds me of something like my sister would get.
Yeah,
it's like a girl's toy, isn't it?
The proper launch them though. Me and our John were always firing them at each other.
What did they play?
It was like ice cream van music.
Yeah.
Because the so-called the needle. Like what would be the needle thing, it had like little things inside that wheel type things that had turned round and all that.
It's the same principle, I think, weren't it? It was a lot more basic and cheaper thing.
Yeah. But they were proper.
Can you not find it? What that sound was that it made?
Well, not now, no.
No.
It's it was all like a ding, 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 ding type thing, weren't it? You know, like
Yeah.
an ice cream van type one.
Well, that wind
No
up,
way, Andrew. Andy says I've got one off a car boot sale. Really? That must be worth a fucking fortune. Because they're all worth laws now, aren't they? All that kind of shit. And who remembers?
Can I do one?
Yeah.
Right, here you go. What toy was this called?
Tiny Tears. Was that one tiny?
Stop it, fucking you prick! Right.
Why is it not for me?
Fuck off! Hang on. Right. It's for the chat to fucking have a go at.
Isn't that
Tiny
weird,
tears.
though? That?
I know it is. It's Tiny Tears. I'm just spoiling everybody else's fun.
Yeah. Isn't that weird, though, we girls, right? So lads get all these toys, and then girls get, here's a baby, right? And it pisses, and it cries a lot. There's your fucking future.
Get used to this.
Get used to one of them, yeah. Every time you
got to
stick...
do one fucking eye. That's just out like fucking, fucking flicking.
Like Mrs. Woodall from my primary school.
My sister had one. I hated them.
See, everybody got it. Mark got it. Paul got it. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Woodall had an eye on that. Me teacher at primary school. She'd be telling me off. Oh, dear.
Oh, can I start again? Right. So don't shout it out.
I won't shout it. Sorry, I got excited. Go on.
This was possibly my favourite toy. This is one of them. Don't it! Right. Right. Hey, I am looking like him a bit, and I used to have that ponytail.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? He used to have that ponytail, this day. He used to have that. Mixed standards on. No way, mixed standards on.
I wonder if in the back of my mind, I did it because of that. Or was it because I wanted to have longer and I was going bald? So I had no choice.
Yeah, but he's got it on his side of his head. He's got a bit of a, what's it called going on? What's it called? Human League on, hasn't he? He's got all that going on. Gay action man. George John says, looks like I've been playing with those.
Oh, mixed standard, right, pal?
The Fighting Furies, John says.
No.
Is it not?
Why has he got no hand? That's wrong, that. That's wrong. Right, I'll tell you who it is because nobody's getting it. That's Captain Pegleg and Captain Hook.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Well, that's Captain Pegleg with his peg leg, and there's Captain Hook with his hook.
Yeah, but you're showing Captain Pegleg with only one hand. That's probably a dodgy toy sold on the internet.
Happened he had an accident. Well, but how come the other... Well, dodgy accident. Have you not seen the leg on Captain Hook?
Oh, shit.
I love the way you picked up on that and not the fact that
I've not really checked that picture out. I thought I just did a pair of them. I thought I'd put both of them instead of doing one and two. But I loved it. I love Captain Pegleg. I just thought it was so cool. He had a point on the back as well.
Let me just play this for our John. It might not have been on there. John, do you remember this? Oliver Reed and Pete Burns, Andrew Schultz, Andy Hillsfoot. Right,
it was good. And there were different versions of them as well. There was a cowboy version. It was like Mexican, had more of a tash.
Yeah. Yeah, but they were never.
I liked it so much. I just loved the. He had a little map inside his leg as well. I think it was that little.
Yeah, that's right. I remember something like that. We having a map in his leg.
And something, if you pissed around with it too much, you couldn't get it back out.
Was there something else that had something like that in there? Weren't like Steve.
Well, there was the Baronet man had. He could roll. He had like
roll his
force
skin
on his
back,
arm,
couldn't you?
and he had the electric bit in.
Yeah, yeah. Right. That who remembers? Who remembers? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Who remembers? Defender.
Yeah, that's good to go backward and forward. I think I know what I'm thinking of.
Sorry, kids back from kickboxing. That's what you say to somebody when they do kickboxing. Sorry, go on, Steve. They sound not backward.
I'm not going to say yeah, but I think I know what it is.
I just
I forgot that you can go backward and forward.
Yeah, you go backward and forward, and it does those all ace noises. The noises on it are well good. Let's put it on again. That were well loud in arcades. That you only used to be playing arcades.
Also, I really want to play that. Good night, Paul. Take care, mate. Have a good.
Anyway, Paul, we said to Space Invaders. Yeah, Space Invaders are good, but that weren't Space Invaders, Lou. That would well.
Defender. That's what I think it is. Yeah. No, I'm going for Galaxy.
No, Galaxians. That weren't Galaxians.
Galaxian. Right.
No,
I Galaxians. I genuinely forgot what was.
That they used to come down, didn't they? And they used to have the spaceship that used to go top. No, you used to blow the three that came down, didn't you? Yeah. Galaxians were well good Galaxians. Totally good that. Because like I said, Defender, when you used to walk into arcade, it were well loud with Defender. That were like all you could proper hear, weren't it? It were ace.
Oh God, that feeling you went into an arcade.
Yeah.
It was so welcoming. Come in. But it's cold outside. Come in. Listen to the future.
But that's when you became stars, though. Do you know those that were the best?
Yeah.
I
was a star.
Yeah, because you had it in pub.
Whatever it fucking was, I was the fucking man of the moment.
I'm going to Paul, space a bit.
That was probably the first time that you sussed like algorithms in a computer how to beat the game. It wasn't just a matter of it was just working out the algorithm of a game.
I used to shoot a little tunnel through one of the buildings. So if they're dropping bombs
things like that. But there was an order. If you shot that one, then that other one would drop down. If you did certain things, it would cause the algorithm.
Well, you had to shoot the lowest. You had to shoot the lowest one because then they'd drop, wouldn't they? Or if you shot a column, it'd take longer to go across the screen and then drop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's working out how to beat that system of how the computer has been programmed.
Yeah, it's just got to get to the end, hasn't it? So if you make that column smaller, it takes longer to get across. And then you have the...
It's not really how to beat the YouTube system. We should try for an hour. Just go, you're a cunt. No, you're a cunt. You're an M-word. No, you're an M-word for an hour. You can see how well we do.
Oh, God, no. What's my point? My brother sat in the Star Wars machine in arcade after it shut and set alarms off trying to leave. Was it? Are you ready, Mark? Are you ready? Press 5, I'm going in.
Yeah, I remember that. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, because you sat in it, didn't you? And the sound was around you when you used to talk.
Yeah, it was the first proper sit down in it thing.
Sit down in it, yeah. And you're like, and the sound would be around you, like Obi-Wan talking, like and all that. It was well good with that, and that there were always a massive queue for that.
It was ahead of its time, that wasn't it? That was like
Ahead of its time, I know. But that were Red Fire going in. That's right. Yeah, I used to love that one. Because I always wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid, so it were always like, no, this is me. Look at it, and then some cockhead could beat me.
Shit.
Asteroids, Mark. Yeah, did you not see that, Mark? I'll put this on for Mark. All right. Just remember. That used to get really hard, that used to get well hard at end. It was just like chock a block with everything.
I do remember it's been quite a skillful game, that.
Yeah, it were. Well, you started off, it was right nice and easy, weren't it? And then and then the UFO used to come, woo, 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 woo. That was another one, weren't it? Yeah. And you shoot them. Right, go on, you guys one.
Right. Let's see what I got here. Right, so I've got this picture. I try to remember it, but let's see how everybody thinks of this. I mean, obviously it's a telephone, but did it do anything else?
Everybody had that. Yeah, when you...
It's like the 1-year-old.
Its eyes, no. When you used to push it along, its eyes used to go up and down.
Ah, yeah.
Did
his tongue not pop out? No.
No. His eyes used to pop up and down, and then obviously it did a ringy noise when you turn the dial. Because have you seen that video of what they did with modern day kids, trying to giving them an old dial-up phone?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
a dial-up phone.
Yeah, a proper phone. They were like, like millennial kids and all that lot, and they said, right, here's a phone. Ring somebody that you know, and they just it was so fun. I mean, he's fair enough.
Because you've got to go back to zero, haven't you, every time to start again. That's what they couldn't get their head round.
That's right. You have to let go, don't you? You put it on there and
let go and start again. Something so. We stopped to this old haunted house, the Shining thing, last week in Scotland, and it was just like that.
The Overlook Hotel.
The Overlook. There's like 300 rooms in this, and the side built in the 70s, 60s, 70s. But the old mansion was like 1600. But downstairs in the bar as well, there's nobody in there at all, but just like two staff. And they opened the bar for us. And there's one of them telephones at the end of the bar. And it really has that feeling of, would you like your usual, sir? What do you mean? I've never been here before. Or have you not? Yeah. You've always been here.
You've always been here. That's the one. Yeah.
Shit.
My favourite line in that is, no, I'll save that for movie night. When we do movie night, we'll not waste them on them. Right then. This one's for Mark then. I just saw what Mark put. We're here. You ready? This is for Mark.
On your mark. Get set.
The time 11.32 seconds.
I bet everybody's fingers are going like. I put that on my marquee so track and field. American Werewolf. Don't remember. I'm talking about films. Oh, is he on about the pub? He's on about what's the pub called? Of American
Werewolf? Slaughtered Lamb.
Slaughtered Lamb, that's the one. Yeah. Rory says I was the Donny of California Games.
Really?
The archery event was hard as fuck, says John. Because there was also, I think, did I do another one? Yeah, this one. Oh.
Yeah. Archery. There was archery as well, weren't there?
Yeah. No, listen, I love the bar as well because you had to get the bar up, didn't you? You know when you were tapping it, there's like a speed bar at the bottom.
Yeah, certain level to
Yeah, to get so you could get the jump, weren't there? They were proper ace. Because Arnie had the ZX Spectrum. Do you remember the one with the rubber keys? The little computer. You remember the keyboard? It had them rubber keys, didn't it? Because we used to play Orange Gold Skiing and Jet Set Willie and all that lot. And that one of those, like, they had proper rubber keys, like, yeah. They were ace, the ZX Spectrum.
The first one I remember playing was the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sonic. Oh, right. On the actual
the game, you know. I don't think we ever had another game.
Was it the Amiga console? Sega. That's right. Yeah. Because you would have played.
That felt like pretty much one of the first really advanced ones.
You ready? I remember you playing this.
You win.
No, that's not me.
Did you not have that?
No. I remember going out to Parker's playing and that, but I didn't really have it.
Did you not have that? I thought you had
I think that's Arnie. I think that might have been Arnie.
Because there's that one, and then what was the one that was Street Fighter, wasn't it? Get over here with Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I never really had any of them.
Did you not? I know you used to play Sonic all the time.
Yeah, that was it.
Sonic.
The only games I can really remember getting into is Sonic and the Tomb Raider games.
Oh, yeah, you liked Doom, didn't you, later on?
Yeah, Doom as well. We played Doom on Island, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're always on the.
Only a couple of years ago in the pub over there, we were playing Doom on rainy days in the rainy season, playing Doom.
It rains in Scotland.
No, on the island, Cambodia.
No. Soul Blade on the PlayStation. I don't remember that. Can anyone play these new games? Yeah, I still play. I go on my PC.
I don't. I refuse to play them anymore. They're far too good. I've wasted enough time playing fucking Sonic the Hedgehog and Tomb Raider. There's better things to do than playing stupid fucking games.
Going on pace?
Cockling. Been cockling today.
Oi, sausages, says Carlo.
Yeah, went for a walk along the beach and all that. There's lots of better things to do than play fucking video games.
I just played that a couple of times. That's good. I'm not only trying to get like an hour or something like that.
That's known as admission.
What?
You know there's better things to do than fucking playing games.
No, when I'm back at home and I don't watch TV, no, I'll go really low then just to justify my point. Oh dear. Right then.
Right.
Oh yes, remember these? These were the business. These. I remember when they came out in the 70s and 80s.
All right, yeah.
The die-cast metal ones, they were proper. That right good metal.
Yeah, proper metal, weren't they? Heavy.
Yeah, they were proper metal ones. They were really. Because our John had. Did you have the TIE Fighter, John, or the X-Wing? I can't remember. And they got me the Y-Fighter. What's this?
They were too expensive then, weren't they? You must have had loads of money.
No, it's when we had the first time we went on holiday. We had Top Club, and that was the only time we had money. It was when we went Top Club. I can't. My kids all got PS whatever. It's hard work now. But, no, they were ace all them. I used to love the X-Wing and TIE Fighter. They were proper good. They were proper ace back. I used to really love them because toys now. I remember having a Chieftain tank, and that was proper metal. It was quite a big one. Then it had metal tracks as well. It were ace. Somebody would give it me. People always used to give me very good toys. What was it? Yeah.
Do you remember the classic old Action Man tank? I love that. That was good.
Oh, the big.
I used it as a go-kart kind of thing. It's like going on your belly, you get on top of it. It was only a slight. It felt like a big hill at the time, but the only way you could stop it was put your feet down. And I got a brand new pair of shoes, and so I put my toes down, and it wore right through the front. I remember going down, stopped, kind of got up and looked down at my shoes, going, Oh shit! Then I thought I'm gonna get bollocks.
Yeah, it was proper. Anyone ever stick plates together? Yeah, you mean
Yeah.
the Airfix ones? Yeah, but I always
Yeah,
used to
I'm
get
going
glue
that.
on
And the
the
bolts.
cockpit. Oh, I used to get glue on the cockpit. It used to really piss me off.
Yeah. It was fiddly, weren't it? It's fiddly as fuck.
Hey, look who's back! It's Mr. Rothschild. Where have you been, Mr. Rothschild?
Hey.
More for it. More
But
for
as
it.
in more, I used to make. I was mad on plasticine, mate. I
Yeah.
used to love making like what's it called? Morph. It
Plasticine,
was called
weren't it?
Morph, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was called more, but he's
But
plasticine,
I was
weren't it?
always
Yeah,
making
yeah.
dinosaurs and everything. I was
Dicks.
probably more arty with plasticine than anything for a long, long time.
What, more than
Mad at
Lego?
me. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way more than Lego because you can actually make something really good.
Yeah, well, Lego were good. I used to love it.
Not the same.
Steve, you do look like Moore from Art Attack. No, it was white
yeah,
mate called.
Bold
It was Morph.
people, eh?
No, there was Morph, and he had that other mate, didn't he? That was white plasticine, didn't he? Because Morph
Yeah, he
was
was like a bad guy, weren't he? He was like a bad guy, but he always
was,
getting involved
yeah.
into trouble.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Rory says he had the Ewok. You had the Ewok tree forts, you rich bastard. Oh, yeah, Black Widow catapult. Scott Bolton had one of them.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
spud guns. You remember
The
spud
Black
guns?
Widows, yeah, like a James Bond thing. It was proper good, that weren't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Scott had one.
The
They were
spud
proper
gun.
lethal and all them. They were really
wasn't
got somebody's
lethal
bloody
at all,
eye out with
Warren.
that.
For
Eh?
the millionth time, stop exaggerating. They wasn't lethal.
No, it really hurt. That's why it was lethal.
There's a big difference between really hurt and lethal.
When you're back when you're a kid, it's lethal. Because when you cut yourself, your finger hanging by a thread, and I can
nearly
sit bone.
died.
I can sit bone. I can sit right to bone.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, here's one for the ladies. Girls' World.
Oh yeah, they used to put all
Do you
the
remember
makeup
Girls'
on women.
World? Our Charlotte had one of them, and it looked like a proper hooer. It looked like a proper or
Chaz. It's called
Chaz,
Morph
that's
and Chaz.
right, yeah. Morph and Chaz, that's right.
Oh yeah, no, John said it. I wonder why he said Chaz. Yeah, you're right, John.
Yeah, Girls' World. Do you remember that one, ladies? That poor girl that used to get absolutely just battered in makeup. It were, oh god.
I remember doing it up like Catwoman from Sex Pistols.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, the really big eyeshadow. Like, Stephen, what have you done to me thing? Mum, he's been doing he's been punking up my doll again. Fuck that.
Funking up
proper
me
grassing up.
Don't try and do a tough guy F off when you've been playing with Girls' World. Practicing applying makeup for when you get into Human League.
I mean, we've all done the old get your action man shagging Cindy.
What is it in America? It's Ken and Barbie, isn't it, in America? Oh no, because Ken wasn't even a
no, not when we
guy,
were
was
kids.
it?
It was it was a new thing, weren't it? Ken, weren't it?
Do we have Ken and Barbie in England? I don't know.
Yeah, but eventually there was Barbie. Then there was I don't know if it was an English version, but it was a cheaper version. The Cindy. That's what our net seemed to have.
Cindy, that's right. Cindy, yeah.
Yeah.
God, girls' toys were shit. They were really crap girls' toys. They were proper well bad. Because I remember when some people had really ace guns. I mean, we used to use like sticks and stuff like that. And then there's always some rich kid that had a proper gun. One lad had a Winchester rifle cap gun. And he'd even went like that. And do you remember caps?
Right.
Remember he had the paper?
Oh, yeah.
And he did all like
them. Bloody hell, I forgot about them caps.
Yeah, cat, and the smell were it. And then you used to get those.
Yeah.
Do you remember those other ones? They're the little yellow plastic, like bullet type things, if you will. They used to go in and they used to make really loud bangs. You had normal caps on a roll. Yeah, you had caps on a roll, yeah.
They had like a red thing inside,
like,
didn't they?
Yeah, but you all used to get as well, they'd be on a little circle thing like that. And it was the same thing, it was a cap, but it had, it was in a plastic cartridge, if you will. And when you fired it, were really loud. They were well good, that, yeah.
Slightly, very slightly.
What's Andy put? I used to stick Girls World on a stick and shit life out of people on the estate, sticking it in the bedroom windows.
What's Girls World? Oh, right. Is that what it's called? Girls
The
World?
head, the head, yeah, Girls World.
Right, yeah. Why not? I can't remember it's being called Girls World.
Yeah.
There was always one in the house. There was always one knocking about. The booting, regular booting. Probably first everybody booted just to see what it feels like.
Just kicking somebody in the head.
Yeah. There's no way to get an end there, but I'm just giving a fucking boot.
Did you even try nutting it as well to even get that?
I think so, yeah.
Because she had a right hard pointy nose.
Yeah. He's looking at the mouth being open, otherwise I didn't know that.
Oh.
No.
Right, who remembers this?
Did you kiss it? Did you ever go kissing it?
No, because you can't. She's like that, ain't she?
I know, but you know, even as a kid, I feel like I did.
You can't do a right lot with that. No means no. That's the proper no means no. That no means no. Right, who remembers this advert? You ready?
H7. Hit B6. Miss. H8. Hit C5.
Battleship, a great game of strategy, action, and suspense.
Miss. H6. You sank my battleship.
The game you can play anywhere. Battleship from Milton Bradley.
You remember that one?
You sunk my battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
Yeah, we'd all run around saying it at school, won't we? Things like that.
Yeah. It was that poor version called Skank Skull. That's with Girls World. I used to have at Top Club again when we started getting some money. Computer battleships.
Yeah, that rings a bell. The computer battleships one. Yeah,
it used to go.
Yeah.
And then when you used to fire, you go. And then if you. Hey, race. And then at the end, when you won, it used to go whoop, 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 whoop. It were well ace it were, because I cheated with Roger Walker, because Roger Walker were beating me. And the silly bastard went for a piss. I quickly looked over his side at board and remembered a lot of that. But being a bit of a thick fucker that I was. Next one I did. Instead of just like playing the long game. Carlos has put Battleship was the cheap version of that game. Oh yeah! Tin Can Alley. Do you remember Tin Can Alley? It was a gun. You used to put cans up and it used to fire a light. And that used to trigger something to knock it all off. It was like an old Western rifle, and then you used to have cans that you put up. We're in that, and it used to have a light, didn't it? It used to fire a light. I'm sure it did.
What, at the arcade, or not like a small game?
No, I used to buy it as a toy, like a present. Toy. And what's he on about? And then you used to put them all up, the cans like that, and then I'm sure it'd fire a light. I'm sure it fired a light or something like that. And it knocked him flying. Stop, Boris. What are you on about, Andy? Have you got Boris knocking around there at your house? What's that? Talking smuggling knives from Steve Beattie is like asking an Inuit Eskimo for weather predictions for Egypt. Taking smuggling advice from Steve Beattie is like asking an Inuit Eskimo for weather predictions for Egypt. What are you trying to say, like?
What are you trying to get at?
Oh, dear. Right. Oh, yeah. Remember this?
Yeah.
Speak and
spell. Did it speak back to you?
Yeah, you used to have to spell stuff, didn't you? And then you put it in, and you go, that is incorrect. Oh, John used to do a very good impression of that. That is incorrect. The correct spelling of cocksucker is Cocksucker. It was like, what's it called, weren't it? Scientist guy.
Cox?
Tits.
No.
Sorry, I thought we were playing word association then. Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, no, all right. No, I think it was doing it in the stars.
Cox. Cox. Cox anymore? Anyone with Cox?
Oh, God. The chest is still here.
It's definitely a game. You had to stop a spider with a gun. Stop a spider with a gun? Is that a game? I can't.
Kind of rings a
Meccano,
bell,
you remember? Meccano was weird, weren't it?
Good night, Louise.
Yeah. Good night, Louise. Yeah, Meccano was proper weird. It was, yeah, because you had wrenches, didn't you? You got wrenches, spanners.
Yeah, I
and all
think
that,
that was for like the young mechanic kind of engineer type.
Yeah. Because I never had
I
Meccano.
found it a bit too piss around it. I always like
I
losing
thought he was
stuff.
pissed around it.
Like, where's that fucking? Oh, where is it? Where have I put that?
Yeah, but it's just hard work because
Too technical.
Really, yeah, right. If you're going to be a scaffolder, I suppose it'd be all right. Because I remember that going back to Lego, and the worst thing about Lego is me and our kid were always falling out over that. You make something you really like. You know what I mean? Oh, look at all
you
this.
want to kind of keep it, but you
want to keep it, and then I want to make something now. No, I want to just make this. There's hardly any Lego left. You know what I mean? So John can't make now. Like, Mom, he's getting.
Right, you remember these?
Yes, there were is.
There's a few on here that I've never seen before.
I've never seen the one with a dog before.
Yeah, I've never seen the one carrying people. The carrying the thing.
Stretcher. That's the one. Yeah, him shaking his fist at back. What's he? Ah, you bloody buggers! What's all that about?
Is he not throwing an angry?
No, of course he's throwing an angry.
Hold on a minute.
Hey, there's a wounded one.
I know. I've just gone back. I think that's more even that's not the one I've had. Well, it's definitely one of them.
They're newer ones because of the guns. You can tell with the guns because one of them, that's their all modern. Look at the sight on that. But look, there's somebody wounded.
Yeah.
At the bottom. So that about they've all got fancy sight. Yeah, they're the newer ones, them, aren't they? Oh, there's another one there. What's she doing? That's a woman.
How dare they?
Oh, they got a woman feeling the muscles.
A woman? A woman soldier?
A woman? We can't have women in here. Look, see.
Fuck off!
It's like that one, isn't it? When
only joking, women.
It's like that when they were on about what's it called? Wondering whether to let gays into the army. It's like, yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? We were going around killing people.
Let them in. How did they get out? Never mind, let them in.
Oh dear, yes, well played. The French ones had a white flag label. Well played, Carlos.
Very good, very good.
Get them in tobacco tins. Stephen doesn't like no-tails. All right, you don't like no-tails, you know, Steve?
I do, I like everybody. I hate everybody equally.
Oh, right, you ready? Etch a sketch.
Oh, that's very good, isn't it, Taj?
I know, you want to see it? I can't see how they do that. I just don't believe it.
Why?
I could barely.
As long as it's one continuous line, they can do it.
Well, where's the continue? Yeah, but
that's continuous, isn't it?
Yeah. But isn't that amazing? That it's sure.
No, wait a minute. What about that cloud though? That's not continuous.
Yeah.
Or could you somehow come off and start again?
No. I don't know. I think that's more of a modern one. That one. That looks a bit newer than the old Etch sketch that I remember. Because they have some now. I was looking at it, and they have loads of amazing pictures. One of them that's got all boxes on, like Arlene, a load of them all together. And it's like, imagine somebody, like some kids coming in and getting all of it and going, oh, it's very good, Dad. Right, let me have a go. Ah!
Yeah.
Because that one is worth 75 quid.
Well, it must be an old one then.
No, I think it's because of the art. I think it's because of the art. I'm
not sure.
I think so. But, yeah. And what about... Do you remember this game? Rebound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you had to get it...
They're like little metal balls, aren't they?
Yeah, and what did you do? Did you have to get it No, were they not? Were they not layer balls, but they were in a like a circle thing, weren't they? Something
No, there's a little hole at the drop in, like a golf hole.
That's right. Is
So
there?
you throw it, you've got to rebound it around and go into one of the higher pointed hole type thing.
I can't see any
No.
holes on there.
I can, but I can remember them like almost.
Do you not? Does it not go? Can you see the marks, the lines? You don't have to get so far into the lines. And the closer you get, obviously, because there's the pit at the back, that's where if you go too far. Yeah, that's what you do. Where the balls are, you start at the other side.
Right, yeah.
You start at the other side. You're not allowed to go past that line when you're doing it, and then it bounces off, and you've got to get the closer you get to the pit, the more points you get. That's the one. That's how you did it. Yeah.
Right.
What's this one? Tell me about it. I grew up on Cowboys Clint. High Chaparral,
Cowboys.
Magnificent Seven. Now it's Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, I never liked High Chaparral. What was the Bonanza was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I used to watch them. I used to like them, but not.
I didn't like them. Magnificent Seven was ace. That was one of my favourite films. Can you remember?
Don't watch it again. Do not rewatch that. It's rubbish.
Oh no, I won't do. No, I'll never watch that. Can you remember the music
really
from Magnificent Seven?
Eh?
Can you remember the music from Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
And then, when the bad guys came, the music went.
Right.
Yeah. I always just remember that with the music on that one. Yeah, because what was that? We were talking about, me and Matt were on about that today with American films are always like that anyway, but it was always with a fistful of dollars and all that lot. He'd come in one day, Clint Eastwood, kick ass, then get beaten nearly half to death, and then come back and then win. Did it all the time, didn't he? All them kind of American films are always
Did he?
stuff like. Yeah.
Bit of a format thing. Right.
Yeah, so a lot of American films do that. You go in, they kick ass, then they get severely kicked, and then, have you seen Team America?
Yeah.
So they go in first, they go in, America, fuck yeah! And then there's a middle bit, they get their ass kicked, and that's when the music goes, America, fuck yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Well,
See, they were shagging in that, weren't they? They had Ken and Barbie shagging.
Yes. And my favourite line is when he goes in and he comes in, the Chinese guy with all bombs strapped to him. He goes, hello! He's got all these bombs, and the American guy goes, Jesus titty fucking Christ. Oh, dear. Well,
Right, I'm going to show you my favourite toys that I ever had. They must have been, I guess, 1977, I think it was, because I still lived at Southport. I could picture. I asked everybody. I said, please don't buy me like a train set or anything. I said, if you're going to buy me anything, please will you buy me these? And all my sisters and family bought me different one of these types, and it's the Planet of the Apes stuff.
Oh, Planet of the Apes!
And there was a series as well with that's Pete and Alan. That
they
only made 12 episodes. It didn't sell, but it's ace. It's still good.
You used to love that, didn't you? Have you watched them again, the old ones?
No, they're still good.
I know, you used to love Planet of the Apes, didn't you? Yeah.
You remember we did that gig down at Southend, sticking up your arse end, and they replayed it on a Sunday at 1 o'clock. And we went to this, like a pub or hotel to watch it. I can say, please, can we watch the TV at 1 o'clock on the Sunday the day after the gig? You don't remember it?
No, I don't remember. Well, it kind of rings a bell, actually.
This is how almost obsessive I am about it. I can remember the advertisement coming on, and it was Jungle Boogie. Woo! It's like the replay of the series. I'm going, no fucking way! They're playing it again on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Jungle Boogie.
I did used to love that, though. It's just being a kid, though, isn't it? Because he was all
Yeah, it's being
magical
a kid,
back
isn't
then.
it?
He was all magical.
I mean,
back
I
then.
obviously don't like it anymore. What do?
Jesus McCrackers in town.
Yeah, the
I've
Lone Ranger's one of my favourite ones as well.
Lone Ranger, yeah. That
Yeah,
was always.
I got horses and all as well.
Well, do you remember the cartoon? It was quite
Second
dark.
one.
The Lone
Was
Ranger
it?
cartoon. Yeah, it was.
I remember
it was,
the cartoon. Yeah, it was a bit different, weren't it?
Yeah, it was quite dark. It was kind of like the early Spider-Man was. The early Spider-Man could be quite dark as well. Do you know when the it was.
What's that? The music for Spider-Man?
Yeah, the beginning.
Go on, do it again.
The beginning they go. Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. That was very 60s, that, weren't it?
Yeah, it were ace. I want to watch them again, actually, because they were ace. They were proper. Why don't you? Yeah, why don't you?
Why don't you just switch off your television and watch something less boring instead?
No, why? Sitting at home watching TV, turn it off. It's no good for me. Yeah, why? That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
Champion the Wonder
Horse, like a the sky, like a mighty cannonball, he did a bad. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Because what was that one? I remember my dad used to do that one for the Lone Ranger. Was it with a flash of light and a cloud of dust and a hearty high old silver? I think that was the really old one. Why don't you was so? What's
was
that?
it?
What's it? King Dick was a dark film.
What the hell is King Dick? Street Talk?
Street Talk. Yeah, that was the motorbike one.
That was a very Japanesey one, weren't it?
No.
Was it not?
Street Talk was the motorbike one. It was.
Right. Yeah.
It was the motorbike. It was like, because they had Blue Thunder. Do you remember? Obviously, they had Airwolf and they had Blue Thunder.
Right.
And then they had the motorbike one, because obviously you had Kit as well, didn't you? So they thought, we're going to do a motorbike. A banana split. La, la. Yeah. What was the cartoon that was on Banana Splits?
The flying carpet.
Yep.
Nights of Arabian. 101 Nights. 100 Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
Cat Weasel. What's Cat Weasel? I don't remember watching that. I know of it. Yeah, Arabian
Nights. I reckon, right, we should do this for a part 2 next Wednesday, because there's so much more we've got on it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go and pick my mate up from around about 9 o'clock. I think a lot of people are going to watch that.
Watching I'm a Celebrity.
I'm not. I've not seen any of it yet. But I think a lot of people are going to be watching it.
Are we carrying this on then next Wednesday?
We'll carry on this to next Wednesday if we can.
All right then. Yeah, some really good. So we'll do it. We'll incorporate then to all everything from the 70s and 80s. Then we'll do it all right, not just toys, everything, because they're all coming up now. Look, Pipkins and Wacky Races and all that.
Yeah, it's ongoing, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, so Steve's not to late because he's up in Scotland, and all pissed lads are going to come through the door in a minute, apparently. So right, we'll carry this on part 2 then.
We'll hopefully see you Saturday 8 o'clock.
Right, hopefully.
Well, I don't know if it's up to you. I'm not sure what we're doing, are we? We haven't talked about it. That's all.
Yeah, we'll do a Saturday. Well, of course we'll do a Saturday show.
Yeah. So anyway,
we'll do a movie one on Saturday against
movie one on Saturday, right? Yeah,
we'll do movies then. So we'll do name that film then. Right? Guess the movie. Yeah, name that. We'll do. Me and Steele do the acting bits then on Saturday. We'll do the scenes, and you got to guess the movie. Yeah, I like doing that one. It's that one. Right, then, guys. So we'll see you on Saturday, and then next Wednesday. So it's the guess the movies, name that movie on Saturday, and then on Wednesday we'll do part 2 of this, all things 70s and 80s. That's the one.
Bye.
See you later, everyone.